Okay, I think we got it this time. I'm a little mad at myself that I didn't, notice the bar not going up as I was talking, but we seem to be good now. So, let's try this again. Welcome back to Magic Monday, Youngblood MTG here, and we are playing some Hammertime in Modern. We've been having a blast with it in Pioneer, and doing pretty well with it, which is awesome. And I've had a Modern list put together for a little while. I've played it off stream a couple times, and we are going to give it a whirl on camera today, see if we can get some streamer luck and get a bunch of turn 2 kills in a row. So that is the hope. With that, let's move to our Magic Online, and let's take a look at what we're working with here. So the list is actually a lot of 4-ofs. The deck is really redundant. So let's start with the mana base. So first off, we have Inkmoth Nexus as another win condition. Swing with this guy in the air, and then flash in a hammer when they declare no blocks, and it kills right off the bat. Not a turn 2, it's a turn 3, turn 4 win, but still a win. We have 4 fast lands and Inspiring Vantage, 4 Sacred Foundries, 5 basic plains, snow-covered or not, whichever flavor you prefer. And then we have Sunbaked Canyon. Card is just a redraw. It's actually really good in this deck. We kind of want to play to the aggro side. Fetch lands, I already know people are going to be like, why aren't you running fetch lands? It's really just because we can't afford to cut too much. We want to have access to our colors early on. And with already running 4 Inkmoth Nexus, that's a little tricky. So in the main board, we have Giver of Runes. Great card for protection. Also holds a hammer pretty well. Kor Duelist holds the hammer the best out of all the cards in the deck. When it is equipped, it has double strike. So the best play for this deck is turn 1 Kor Duelist, turn 2 Sigarda's Aid Hammer, hit you for 20. 22 actually. And that's relevant if Amulet Titan decides to go Radiant Fountain Amulet. Very relevant, actually. One of the key cards, if not the most key card of the deck, Sigarda's Aid. All equipments have flash, and when they enter the battlefield, we equip them to a creature we control. Steelshaper's Gift is another tutor for any of our equipments. And this is the spice. This is the reason we are in red, is Magnetic Theft. And Magnetic Theft is a 1-mana instant that says attach target equipment to target creature. Now, that's really important for a lot of reasons. 1, it's a free equip of any of our stuff. 2, it's a free equip for the mirror match. And 3, it actually will pull a Stoneblade player's Cauldron or Batterskull off of their germ and onto one of our creatures. And that's very relevant, especially because Stoneblade's been ticking up a lot in the meta. Stoneforge Mystic as another tutor. Kor Outfitter as another free equip. Kor Outfitter is a little more of an offbeat card. It kind of plays the role of bad Pure Steel Paladin, which we don't really want to be playing Pure Steel in the red-white version because we're not running as many artifacts. We're not running Ornithopter and Springleaf Drum to get the extra mana early. So that is the main reason we are not on Pure Steel Paladin. But Kor Outfitter being something that it ETBs, you equip an equipment to any creature you control, even Kor Outfitter if you need to. It is effectively our version of Pure Steel. Swiftblade Vindicator, double strike, Vigilance Trample, holds a hammer really well. And then we have 4 Spellskites for more protection. Also hold a hammer alarmingly well. It's a little scary, but they hold a hammer pretty good. Out of the board, we have Ethersworn Canonist. We play a good number of artifacts, not a huge number, but enough that we can have our creature, we can play a relevant spell, and then play our hammer and still be fine. Grand Abolisher is our version of 3-mana Teferi, very relevant. Kor Firewalker helps us against the red decks because I feel like our worst matchup is honestly probably red-black. And red-black is, in my opinion, the best deck in Modern right now. We have 2 Sanctifier en-Vec. Another reason the main reason we're running this card is protection against black-red and stopping the graveyard. True Believer gives us Shroud. This card I'm a little iffy on. It's never felt amazing, but it's never felt awful. 2 Relic of Progenitus is more graveyard hate, and Wear Tear to counteract other artifact and enchantment strategies. And then we have our companion, Lurrus of the Dream Den. So, that is the deck we're going to be running tonight. If you want to check out the list while the game is happening, I have it set up to Stream Decker, so you can check out the list in real time. And before we do that, I want to just show everybody sub rewards are back, starting with this box of set booster of Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. So, again, the way the sub rewards work, and this is what we did the last time we had sub rewards with a Kaldheim set booster. If you donate 500 bits, if you sub or gift a sub, I will crack a pack live on stream, so you'll know exactly what you're getting, and I will mail you said pack. This is only available for U.S. residents to be mailed to them. So here's what you can do. If you want to support the channel, you can also use your Amazon Prime sub. That's totally fine. If you support the channel in any of those listed ways, here's what you can do. You can opt to keep the pack for yourself. You can gift it to somebody in the chat. Something that has happened in the past when people outside of the U.S. would sub or donate to us, and they couldn't take their pack, they would just give it to somebody in the chat. Or you can donate it back to the channel, which I don't recommend. That's not something that I personally want people to do, unless somebody pulls a foil to Rask, and then I'll probably beg them to let me have it, but that's just because I want foil to Rask as my mono green commander. But that's another story. So yeah, donate 500 or more bits, gift a sub or sub, and you will get a set booster pack of Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. And again, it will be opened live on stream for everybody to see. But yeah, sub rewards are officially back. And with that, let's hop into a league and see how we do. I'm going to do Modern. We're going to enter with points. Oh, no, not mill. Not mill. Not mill. No, not clever combo either. Where's Hammertime? What? Where's Hammertime? Oh, there it is. I'm really dumb. And let's enter with points, and let's see how we do. We got our stream bubbly. I think we're in good shape, guys. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the 5-0. I'm feeling the 5-0. Loses game 1. Loses match 1. I'm feeling the 4-1. I'm really feeling the 4-1. I have faith. We can do it. If there is a non-Oops-All Spells deck that we can do it with, it's this deck. And let's go. Game 1. Maybe. If our opponent accepts. Maybe. Okay. Never mind. We're not going yet. That was anticlimactic. That's the reason I hate that. When you just get, like, transferred over. I hate that I build up to it, and I'm like, alright, let's go, we're ready. And then it just completely kills the moment. Oh god, it's bad magic. Have I played anything good? We'll take the play. Good luck, have fun to our opponent. Pretty sure I've played this person before. Well, we're not quite there. If this was a hammer, this would be like the dream hand, but I think we're still going to try it. No, it's why I can assume it's bad. Totally reasonable. I don't play good Magic. Oh, they're only to 5. That's rough for them. Alright, let's lead off with Vantage and slam the Duelist. And let's learn what our opponent's on. No companion, which is a really nice thing to see. Oh, humans. Humans feels a little rough. Canyon. I think we just have to do it. Probably should use it as a combat trick, but... Yo, Colin G! Welcome to the stream, my man. Thank you for stopping by and checking out this, this disaster of a pile we're playing. How you been, man? I haven't actually gotten to, chat with you in a while. It's been a long time since you've, been able to pop into... Well, it's been a long time since I streamed regularly, but it's also been a long time since you've been able to pop in, early. Don't Reflector Mages, please. Okay, Champion of the Parish. I'm a little less scared of that. Just finished your studies? Good for you, man. That's awesome. Lieutenant. It's a little scary. Maybe we'll get a Steelshaper's gift off the top or something? Some good? Stoneforge works. Stoneforge works really well. Yes, we will get a hammer. We'll go to combat. We'll swing. We'll see if and how they block. And we're going to kill our opponent. Cool. That was easy. Just finished my studies. Came to say hi. Humans looks tough for a fight. Yeah. I feel like the problem is that, so our aggressive hand beats their aggressive hand, but, oh, pardon me. Good luck, have fun, always a turn 3 win. But the problem with humans is that their disruptive hand kills our aggressive hand. And we really don't have a ton of game against them. Like, we bring in Ethersworn Canonist. I don't even think Grand Abolisher is worth it, because they don't really have that much interaction. Most of the stuff they're doing is on their turn anyway. So, pardon me, it's probably just Grand Abolisher. And then we just go down the Vindicator and hope for the best. Reveal Lurrus again. This one's tough. Okay, so we're on the draw. Trad45 says hello. He told me to give you his regards, so I did. I've done my job. This hand is... Okay, if, like, one of those Stoneforges was a land, I'd be like, let's do this. I'm hesitant, but I think we're, like, desperate for another land. No, I think I have to mulligan. I mean, screw it. Screw it, bottom Spellskite? Screw it, bottom Spellskite. Hopefully they don't have a super disruptive hand. Okay, no turn one play. I'm a little shook, but... land off the top felt pretty good there. Run out the giver. See how it goes. Dismember? Okay. Richie, were you saying to mulligan the first hand or the second hand? Because the second hand seemed better than going to 5. Oh. There is a world where you may board in Sanctifier as humans would board in Dismember, but not sure there's enough reason. They can't really recur Dismember? So, I mean, maybe Sanctifier because she's protected, but that's really it. I don't think I can win here. That Chalice hurts. Well, alright. Chalice was rough. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go to the next game. Alright, so let's bring in weird. Let's keep in 3 Spellskites and maybe go down Outfitter since it's the worst equip cost thing. Alright, let's give this a whirl. That Chalice one was so brutal. This hand feels fine. Like, it's definitely not amazing, but it feels fine. I can Steelshaper's Gift, get a hammer, next turn play hammer and Sigarda's Aid, following turn Outfitter. Feels fine. That's how I'm playing around Chalice. It's not... Yeah, I'm hesitant if it would have been worth it overall. Like maybe over, like, a single Stoneforge, but even that feels questionable. Alright, that's Steelshaper's Gift. Getting hammer, and passing. David, I've decided I want you to send me the Steelshapers. Just throwing it out there. Alright, so a Chalice on 1 here really hurts. So I think we just need to play both the hammer and Sigarda's Aid. And that way, if they don't have Chalice and we draw more equipments, we can put them onto the Outfitter fairly easily. Excuse me. And if not, and if they do play Chalice, we've already got our hammer out, and that's big. We wish it was on a creature that had haste, but I don't have any of those, do we? It's just, does Vindicator even have haste? No, of course, terrible. Oh my god. Vindicator's awful. Champion. I was gonna say, if you want to hit us for 1, I'm not gonna stop you, but we draw. Another gift feels really good. Let's play the Outfitter. Equip the Hammer. Don't dismember me. No, it's so slightly unfortunate. And by that, I mean we're probably in a lot of trouble. Okay, no. And we'll gift now. And what I can do is, one, hopefully not get completely annihilated. And I can call Lurrus. I can call Lurrus if I don't draw another creature. And Lurrus is obviously not a be-all, end-all. However, Lurrus, it's really obnoxious. Well, I still have ways around it. Naming Colossus Hammer is totally reasonable. So I call Lurrus. Let's see what I draw. Another aid. Yeah, I think we have to call Lurrus in order to have a chance. And maybe play... just play Foundry tapped. Because next turn, what I can do, if they hopefully don't have another Dismember or more Disruption, I can play Lurrus and play Kor Outfitter from the graveyard, put Colossus Hammer onto Lurrus, and then I have a 13-12 lifelinker. And hopefully we can make that enough to seal the deal. Didn't they only have... No, they have 3 cards in hand. Phantasmal Image, copying Meddling Mage, naming Lurrus. Oh, God. Oh, no. See, these are those super disruptive hands that just crush us. So, I think it's just over. Yeah, it's... I mean, I can cycle this. Yeah. I could have maybe survived a turn? Yeah, no, wasn't happening. Alright, well, humans is a tough one. Knowing about Dismember with... I mean, they can still, like... Yeah, I don't think it's worth it to board in Sanctifier and en-Vec simply for Dismember, because they have so many other ways to get rid of it. Like, they could just Reflector Mage it, or they can Meddling... If they're really that concerned, they can Meddling Mage naming Sanctifier, which they wouldn't do, but if they felt the need to, they could. That was brutal. I think I want to put more interaction into the board. I think that's been the biggest kind of downfall with the deck, is I've had a lot of games where I've just wished that, like, I was running Path or Lightning Bolt or something. Lightning Bolt for extra reach actually doesn't feel bad. It's an option for the future. But This deck does not feel bad. Like it feels solid. Like, even that sketchy hand turned into a pretty good one. We just faced horrible disruption with a fast clock, and we drew a lot of lands, but the lands are not the reason we lost. We lost because our opponent disrupted us. Their deck did what it wanted to do, and ours wasn't fast enough. We'll take the play, we'll reveal Lurrus, and good luck, have fun. Sounds great. Well, except they're also on Lurrus, so it might not be great. So, let's give it a whirl. Alright, let's lead off with Inkmoth, make them think we're on, en-Vec. Plains and Lurrus? Affinity. Oh, affinity. Huh. Oh no, this is Hammertime. I'm an idiot. I don't know for sure. Who can swing the hammer better? Well, that's a great question, isn't it, opponent? It's kind of looking like you. But I will still get a turn. We're definitely gonna block. There we go. Had to fix my mic, my headset there. I think both versions are very much good in their own way. So we're gonna play the hammer. We're gonna play Giver as a blocker. Doesn't feel amazing, but that's what we're doing. Well, I'm officially dumb because I could have just magnetic thefted their hammer onto my Inkmoth. But you see, I'm really bad at Magic. Because, Richie, I'm really bad at Magic. But it is not impossible that with sheer luck, I'm still going to somehow win this atrocious game. Well, you see, sometimes we just win because our opponent has a worse hand than we do. Wait for them to declare no blocks. And magnetic theft. They're dead. So, when did I become Mr. Infect? You've... Oh, sorry. I got really used to Richie rashing on me. So, when I saw this is the good version and why did you tap like that, I honestly just assumed it was Richie rashing on me. So, yeah, that's what it is. By the way, if you guys want to subscribe and get a pack of AFR, I got you. Alright, so, let's bring in Wear Tear. And it's probably just Wear Tear in the mirror. Vindicator and go down Outfitter. And let's just run it back. Yeah, drop a sub or donate 500 bits or gift a sub. You get a pack of AFR, set booster pack. Give me subs, please. Even if they're Amazon Prime subs, it's okay. This hand is close, but we are in desperate need of some free equip, and we're not getting it with this hand. Well, this hand has the opposite problem of needing a creature. So what should I play at F&M Friday, Temur Cascade, or Black-White Stoneblade? I am a big fan of Black-White Stoneblade, just as a deck. But I think Temur Cascade is really good. Do we keep this and just hope to draw a creature? Because we might just be dead if we don't draw a creature. Yeah, let's go to 5. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go down an Inkmoth and a Canyon. I don't love going down Inkmoth, but I think it's more important to keep a creature and the 2 theft so we can steal any 2 equipment they put down. I think that's... It's not what I want to do, but I think it's the better move for now. All right, Memnite again. Oh. Our opponent is getting very aggressive. Alright, well, let's just play the Kor Duelist and hope our opponent doesn't have exactly 2 hammers. They have 1. They didn't play a land, so we just take it. Okay. Did we win? Did we just win? I think we just won. With shenanigans. That card is worded so strangely. Well, our opponent is complimenting the fact that we're on red and playing Magnetic Theft. See if we can get a viewer out of this. Give it like 30 seconds to see if they respond. If not, we'll just move on. Still got to try to network when I can. My goal is 225 followers by the end of August, so you know I gotta network. All right, nothing. All right, let's just move on. That felt dirty. Like, just hey, I'm gonna use your equipment to kill you. I would vote Temur Cascade, David, but I'm also a little biased. Temur Cascade is very much more my style than Stoneblade. I think that Stoneblade is the better deck, but especially if you're on Grief Ephemerate, I think that deck is really good right now. But Cascade is more my playstyle, so that's what I'd go with. This hand's awful. Can't keep this hand. It's awful. This hand is also bad. Let's go to 5. I don't want to go to 4. I don't want to go to 4. It felt really rough. E-Tron. Eldrazi Stompy? Hello? I am... What? Is this like a traditional Eldrazi Stompy list, not E-Tron? Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, taking the hammer there was reasonable. Oh boy. Honestly, I just couldn't decide on which one first. Also, the Stoneblade deck is technically missing cards you have that I want. Oh. Well. I'll tell you what. We can go to the post office tomorrow and make that trade happen. We have the power. Alright, let's run out the Spellskite. We're probably just dead, but like if they just slam a Reality Smasher right now, I'd probably just concede. Cool. That was aggressive. Eldrazi Temple should probably just be banned. Sport in True Believer, and they run a colorless, not artifact. So let's just bring in the Canonist. Let's bring in Wear Tear, and I think that's fine. Let's go down 1 Spellskite, 1 Vindicator, a Stoneforge, an Outfitter, and she gets pro colorless, right? Yes. Okay, so Giver is good. Maybe go down 1 Shadowspear. I think that's fine. We will absolutely take the play. Can't keep an Olander. Our opponent says, like, that hand was the nuts. It was the nuts. I really don't want to go to 7. They are playing a colored Eldrazi deck. No reason to play Unclaimed Territory unless they need color. I guess play around Void Mirror makes sense. They could also be running Eldrazi Obligator. I think we're going to keep this, and... I think we're going to keep this and bottom of the Nexus. Let's bottom the... Maybe we bottom the... Nope, I need to play True Believer. Yeah, bottom the Spellskite. I have Giver for protection. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yeah, well, good for them I'm not running Void Mirror. So, or rather, good for us I'm not running Void Mirror, so I guess their unclaimed territories are worse. I guess, I don't know. Oh boy, does our opponent have the nuts again? Vantage. Let's play the True Believer. And pass. Let's see how this goes. Why did you board in True Believer? Is it just for Thought Knot? Yeah, it's just for Thought Knot. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Well, Magnetic Theft will help in about 2 minutes. Yep, we will grab Hammer, and we'll play the Hammer and pass. Judge? Can I give my Inkmoth Pro Colorless to protect it against Ghost Quarter? Well then the hammer will fall off. Do we just go for another hammer? Is that the play? Do we just go for another hammer? I kind of just want to see if it works. Like, I'm pretty sure this is already a bad matchup. I kind of just want to see if it works. Well, let's make them think they have to do it. Let's find out. I'm honestly just curious. Ooh, it worked. I can't lie. I didn't think that was going to work. Alright, so they can go ahead and put their charge counter on. It's fine. Right? Crazy. Oh, nope, we are not equipping. Yeah, it's each online permanent. Okay. Oh, I forgot to play my land. Oh. Rough. Our opponent was a good sport about that, though. They said, weird 1-mana Stone Rain you got. And it was a weird 1-mana Stone Rain. Smasher? That's brutal. No, he's got Trample. Alright. This matchup's tough. it's gonna matter. Let's grab Shadowspear. And just hope for the best. We mulliganed a good amount, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have to block. And that's provided they don't play something else. Oh, okay, another smasher. Yeah, we're just dead. Cool. Alright, our opponent got it. Alright. Well, 1-2 is a little rough, but it's okay. There's hope, right? Right? Where the deck showed up, it felt like we did really well. Stabbing Tip, what a great name. Yeah, where our deck showed up, felt like we did really well. Where it didn't show up, we didn't do well. And that's just the kind of decks that I normally play. But that one was a little, that one was rough. If we eat a turn 1 Thoughtseize, I think we normally have a pretty good Valakut matchup. Where we're just generally faster than them by a lot. So next turn we'll play the Vindicator, and then we'll Steelshaper's Gift. Explore, okay, reasonable. I think we're still going to be far enough ahead that it really doesn't matter. Play the Vindicator, hope for the best. I guess hopefully they just have like a do-nothing turn. Oh, this is not the deck I thought it was. No! Ugh. So brutal. What? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. And they exiled it? Alright. I can't even get it back with Lurrus. Oh, God. Oh, this is, oh, that's rough. Bring to light Scape Shift. Wow. Oh, God, we got... That was such a brutal turn. That was brutal. My God. What did they play for 5? Bring to light, 4 colors. I mean, they can get Scape Shift, Valky. Yeah. That's rough. That's really rough. Wow, Ren and 6 and Prismatic ending in the same turn. Basically wipe our board. That was rough. And now our opponent's taking 15 minutes to figure out which side they want to put Valky on. Pretty sure the answer's obvious, but... I'm starting to think our opponent's lagging. Because this should be a pretty easy decision. They lost connection. Well, on that note, how's everybody doing today? Brittany, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for chiming in. Really appreciate you stopping by. How have your streams been going lately? I haven't been able to chime in lately. But I hope they've been going well. Alright, our opponent is back. If they disconnect again, I think we ought to win. But yeah, I was gonna say there's no way it's taking them this long to decide which side they play. It's okay. Haven't been streaming as often. Work's been really busy. I feel that. I took like a month and a half hiatus. Just because work and life were just getting way too hectic, and I unfortunately just had to put streaming on the back burner. But it is what it is. I'm very glad to be back. Once I did the first stream that I'd done in a while, it made me realize how much I'd actually missed it. So I'm like very, very glad to be at it again. But it can be a lot. That's putting it lightly. It can be a lot to commit to streaming regularly. Like, we had a successful charity event. Like, that alone drained me. What? I'm so confused. What happened? Why did their Valky get exiled? What? What is going on? Alright, well, let's play Lurrus. I have no idea what's going on right now. And let's just play the Duelist and pass the turn and hope we're not dead. That was so weird. What? Well, I guess I'm just gonna do it again anyway. So, well, maybe not. Oh. Well. That's unfortunate. An aptly timed Dryad. I mean, it must have. We're just gonna... Yeah. Ethersworn Canonist, Wear Tear. I think that's it. I think that is it. Oh! Hydrate or die. I knocked over my water bottle. Hydrate or die. That goes for everybody in the chat. Everybody drink. Water. Drink water. We're hydrating. That was a weird little situation with our opponent. Like, the disconnecting is one thing, but the fact that the Valky got exiled, that was really weird. I'm actually gonna ask I'm asking our opponent right now if it was like a bug out situation or if they like misclicked or something or let's see what they say. All right, hand's great. Hand is great. Turn 1, Duelist. Please don't have Dismember or something. Thinking it's our opponent's Wi-Fi. It's came upgrade, uncastable. It worked last match, so I'm not sure what happened. That's so weird. And our opponent's dead. Unless they're running Force of Negation, which would make me cry. We win. Next game. That was the turn 2. Turn 2. That's the dream. Search it up, but the cast part is a may, so it either automatically chose not to cast it or they misclick. That makes sense. I think we just run it back. And yes, Wear Tear is only in there for the Dryad, but when that thing hits, I need to kill it. Because if not, they can just take out my whole board. I feel like normally this is a good matchup because we can get there a lot faster than them, but we need to have a fast hand against our opponent. That is not the fastest hand, but I think we can work with this because we can lead with Giver, play Duelist, lead with Giver, play Duelist and Hammer. Next turn, Outfitter the Duelist. I think that's fine. I'm glad to see our opponent mulliganing, but I'm still not like super thrilled about this keep. It's better than going to. It feels better than going to 7 though. All right, Sacred Foundry and lead off with Giver. Don't kill my Giver, please. Explore is fine. Okay, So, next turn, I can reliably go Hammer, Outfitter, swing with Duelist. But I'm debating if I want to go Plains or Inkmoth. I think I want to go Plains. Yeah, I think I want to go Plains. Hold up the Tear in case they play the Dryad. I don't know that that's right. Maybe having the hasty Inkmoth is better, but oh, that's right. For anyone in here who does not know, we have a Discord now. So yeah, if you want to hop on to the Discord, the link is right there. Or if it doesn't work for whatever reason, you can ask me for the link, and I'll send it your way. But yes, we have a Discord now, and our community is tiny but mighty. And we're all having fun. Ugh, Ren 6. Well, okay, they uptick. That's a very good sign. Let's play Inkmoth. Add one. Hammer. And Outfitter. They conceded. Okay. That wasn't how I expected that win to go, but it worked. Game match 5. See if we can get the 3-2. Let's see. Here's hoping. I've been pretty consistently 3-2ing or 4-1ing with this deck. I think I've only 2-3'd once. I think I might have 0-5'd with it. Yellow Boy 66. How's it going, Yellow Boy? Well, our opponent has the play. We have a Lurrus. And we have really close to the turn 2. It's not quite there. But we have a good number of draws. So, like, drawing an Outfitter is solid. Drawing Sigarda's Aid is solid. Maybe we keep it. Maybe we keep it, and worst case scenario, like, we get a few draw steps with Giver and Duelist protection. Let's see. Oh, against Burn? Oh, Chandler, okay. Excuse me. So this makes me want to anticipate Thoughtseize. Alright, well, we drew the Aid. So, let's Duelist. Let's just Duelist and hope for the best. Yep, take the hit. No blocks. Alright, let's see what our opponent does. Oh, Chandler. Okay. Solid. They have to block. Like, maybe they don't know they have to block, but they have to block. Okay, opponent. Yeah, I'm sorry. Cool. We really didn't see much of what they're on. I think it's safe to assume they have interaction. We know they have Kor Firewalker. Sanctifier is probably worth it. Canonist. And I'm not going to board in the Relic until I see Graveyard stuff. Actually, no, they're running Dragon Rage Chandler. Graveyards. Sanctifier is probably just better than Relic here. And let's go down one Spellskite, Vindicator. Maybe we only want one Grand Abolisher, 2 Outfitters, one Shadowspear, one Stoneforge, and a gift. It's weird boarding, but let's try it. I'm very much still learning sideboarding with this deck. I'm gonna have to bust out Velomachus on stream again. I top 4 at F&M with it. Okay, this hand is definitely not stellar, but it's a start. XPhoenix22, welcome to the chat. I play, so on stream, I play Jeskai because I only have the middle grade mana traders, and Renin 6 alone is like that. But in paper, I play 4-color Velomachus with Growth Spiral and Renin 6. I think we're gonna give this a try. Yeah, I really love the deck in paper. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing it. It's exactly what I want out of a deck. A control deck with a combo finish. Like, it's exactly what I want. Alright, our opponent gets to see what I draw before I do. I hate Mistress Bauble. Card is so unfair. Agreed, I have it in paper and play it online all the time. Yeah, I played it online for a while, but doing streaming, I want to bounce around, change my variety, kind of experiment with different decks and whatnot. But yeah, no, the deck, like, overperforms. It's actually, like, really, really strong. And it feels relatively fair. Like, it doesn't feel unfair, unbalanced. It's not dominating the meta, but it feels really strong. Alright. Bolt there was good, and our opponent missing their land drop was also really good. Alright. Let's just run out a Sanctifier and hope for the best. Oh, pfft. There we go. Okay, Chandler is very good. Let's swing. They can't block. And let's put down the Kor Firewalker. Why do I keep doing that? Let's put down the Kor Firewalker, try to start gaining back some life. Cool. Our opponent decided that was enough. Alright, let's open our chest, see what we get. Nothing special. Art is gorgeous, though. I like that art a lot. All right, well that went a little quicker than I anticipated, but I don't think I should hop into another one yet. Have you thought about dropping the spirals for endings, or does your LGS still have a bit of Tron hanging around? We definitely still have a bit of Tron hanging around. I also just really like Growth Spiral as a card. Part of the problem... I'm going to switch to my face while I decide whether or not I want to actually play more. Some of the lists I've been seeing floating around have been going down on remands for Prismatic Ending, which I just don't really like. I think remand is really important. Spiral was the second most disliked card for you. I've definitely seen it underperform. Like, without question, I feel like Growth Spiral has underperformed at times. But I feel like it, at least in my experiences, its ceiling has been a lot higher than its floor has been low. Because at its worst, it's instant speed 2-mana draw card. Like, at its worst, it cycles. And I feel like if what you can say about a card is at its worst, it cycles, it's not that bad. I'm also, contrary to what a lot of people are doing, I'm actually running the first Transmogrify. I know a lot of the lists are just on 4 creativity. I am on 4 creativity and 1 Transmogrify. The Transmogrify does come out fairly often for when I feel like I need to play more of a controlling game. But I have really enjoyed my brain just shut off. I have really enjoyed having the 5th creativity effect. So that's kind of a to each their own scenario, I think. But as for Growth Spiral, I like the card. It has. I will absolutely agree. It has underperformed at times, but I just think that its ceilings are higher than its floors are low, and that's why I choose to keep running it. And then there's Ren and 6, which is just disgusting. Veil of the Summer out of the sideboard is so good in the meta right now because of the amount of red black and white black running around. Veil of Summer is just like unreal right now. And I think that's it. I think I'm only green for those things. Just felt like it clunked up the mana too much. I haven't run into that issue. You know what, here, I'll actually, I don't have my list. I don't have my paper list. So, I'm running 1 Katria Triome and 1 Stomping Ground as my green sources. And I am playing, 12 fetches. 12? 4 Tarn, 2 Mesa, no, sorry, 10 fetches. 4 Tarn, 2 Mesa, 2 Foothills, 2 Bloodstained Mire. And I haven't had a problem with colors. I also ended up dropping Veil. Again, could be my local meta. I've found Veil to be amazing. Would you like to post it in the Discord? Because I have a Discord that you are welcome to join. And we have a whole thing for like modern deck lists and deck list stuff. By all means, post it there if you have a link. I have no problem with anybody posting links. I just know I'll want to look back on it. So if you want to join the Discord and post it in the Discord so I can like check back and reference, more than welcome to join our community. We're always happy to at work or you would. Heard. Totally fair. Should I send you an invite? Let's look at this list. Come on. There we go. I am also on, just join when I catch you from, sounds good to me. Well, thank you so much for the follow. It's greatly appreciated. And I look forward to seeing you in more of our chats. It's always nice to see the community grow little by little. Oh, how are you liking Hard Evidence? I dropped the 3 remands for 2 evidence and the 4th ending. Okay. Interesting. So you're literally just green for Ren. Okay. That feels really sweet. It looks really good. When it's good, it's great. When it's bad, it replaces itself. That's how I feel about Growth Spiral. That's exactly how I feel about Growth Spiral. When it's good, it's great. When it's bad, it replaces itself. But I'm intrigued by that. I never would have thought of that. I also love that it makes a token. It doesn't make a token as consistently as Dwarven Mine. Oh, you're not running Dwarven Mine. You're not running Dwarven Mine. It makes 2. Oh, it does make 2. Oh, there it is. I'm stupid. Yes, you are running Dwarven Mine. Okay. It was covered by this ad that I forgot to X out of. Okay, I like your list. I'm also on 25 lands, which I may trim down. I actually had Nahiri in the main for a while, but I actually cut it from the 75 completely. I'm also only on 3 Teferi and 3 Ren and 6. I very much miss the 4th Teferi, and I'm trying to find room to put it back in. But I'm also only on 3 Ren because I only have access to 3. I'd love to be on 4, but I'm broke. I'm broke. That's why I'm trying to stream more. But yeah, I am very intrigued by Hard Evidence. I don't dislike Prismatic Ending at all. It actually does seem really good, and I'm very intrigued to try it. But I really like the remands. I think that for my playstyle, I'd rather stick with remand. Has overperformed every game. I mean, every time it's been cast against me, I've been like, wow, this card's amazing. So I have no doubt that it overperforms. The card is very powerful. And it might be worth trying. I just like remand. Missed remand some games. That's reasonable. Like, Prismatic Ending doesn't answer Force of Negation. It doesn't answer Living End, which is a thing in my meta. But, like, it does answer, like, Spell Queller and Dragon Rage Channeler and answers things like, you know, like random one-offs like Trinisphere and stuff like that that kind of hurt our deck. So I see the appeal. That one I feel like might come down to playstyle. I could be wrong, but I want to test the Prismatic Ending. Now you've talked me into it. I'm also intrigued by Hard Evidence too. You don't need to worry about any artifacts though. Yeah, Prismari Command does kind of answer our artifacts. Our artifact issue, as does the rare occasion where we want to indomitable creativity our opponent's artifacts, which I've done way more than once, and it's usually paid off relatively well. All right, guys, with that, I'm going to wrap it up. Phoenix, thank you very much for chiming in at the very end and chatting Velomachus with me. It was very nice to be reminded of my love for that deck. I played, like I said, I played it in paper on Friday. I did really well with it. I had a lot of fun with it. But it was nice to be to talk about it on stream. With that, we are going to give somebody a raid. So let me hop on and give a fellow streamer a raid. Colin G, thank you as always, my friend, for chiming in. It is always great to see you on stream. Thank you for sticking with us for the entirety of it, and hope to stick around for the raid. Let's give Goblin Lackey a raid. I play Goblins in Legacy, and I love watching this guy's content. He's pretty cool. All right, guys, and with that, it's been a pleasure. I look forward to seeing you all in the next stream. I am streaming again Wednesday, and I look forward to seeing you guys there. Thank you all so much. Enjoy Goblin Lackey.